State of emergency in Canada. We don't live in a democracy anymore.
Actually, there was an election back in September in 2021, so we had a vote.
Yeah, and during that election, there wasn't even a debate on vaccine mandates. News media in Canada never brought this up, and even our opposition parties, like the Conservative Party, didn't talk about it. Only Maxime Bernier was opposing this, and he wasn't even invited to the debates because of recent rules that Elections Canada had changed. Just a democracy oopsie, I guess. Because this social credit society, QR society issue hasn't been debated, the trucker convoy is happening. In many ways, the convoy and these protesters are just upholding our Charter of Rights and Freedoms. We want to make sure that these laws stay intact and mean something. And our political establishment and media establishment is saying no. No, you don't have those freedoms anymore for your safety.
Those protesters are a fringe minority and they're like racist. I saw this flag.
This is the largest protest in Canadian history. It's freedom-loving Canadians standing up for freedom and standing up for their country. There's so much national pride and unity at this trucker convoy, it would make any man weep. And then the Canadian news media and our political establishment isn't even recognizing that. Not only that, they're squashing on it. And by calling a state of emergency, they're trying to vilify all of us standing up for freedom. Peaceful protesters coming together in great numbers to have their voices heard. And then what's happening? Are our politicians or news media listening to the people? Are they having their voices heard? Are they even opening the door even a little bit to have civil negotiations? No, none of that's happening. In fact, they are strapping up their authoritarian boots to squash us out, to squash out any dissent.
This isn't how a protest is supposed to happen. They're causing too many problems.
Where have you been for the past 2 years? People's lives are being destroyed, families are being ripped apart. There's no middle ground on this issue anymore, folks. Either you support Justin Trudeau, Doug Ford, the end of debate, the end of civil protest, and having a boot squashed on your face forever, or you believe in freedom. You believe in Canada. There's no middle ground on this issue anymore. And the mask has fallen off, and we're seeing just how authoritarian this Canadian establishment really is. And that is the real